Also, one more thing, Saturn retrograde. So this Saturn is moving towards the fourth house where Sun is there. So that means like if you put Saturn here, they both are conjunct. See, this is one very important thing. I see this time and again. Whenever Sun and Saturn are conjunct in a chart, be it in D1 or in D9, that brings major delays in marriage. Of all the planets, Sun and Saturn are the most inimical to each other. That's why that brings major cracks in the commitment, and commitment being marriage. Now I will show you the second chart. In this chart, this person had major delays in the marriage. Got married very late. So that's what I'm going to show you here. First, looking at the ascendant. MT, okay. Ascendant Lord Mercury conjunct Jupiter. Ascendant Lord is happy here in a friendly zodiac, but it is sitting with Jupiter. So the happiness is destroyed by Jupiter. And once again, what did I tell you? Jupiter and Mercury brings issues in the marriage or in the commitment. Like relationship. Okay. So this person engaged twice, cancelled both of the time, and then finally the third engagement followed by the marriage happened in his early 40s. Okay. So that's one thing. Then Moon and Saturn conjunction, once again you see. And then seventh house, we see Venus is there. Okay, Venus is a saving grace here. Seventh Lord in the fifth house. Like here we see seventh Lord, seventh Lord in the fifth house. Here once again we see seventh Lord in the fifth house. Once again that Jupiter Mercury conjunction comes there. This chart is not entirely Manglic because Mars is third house from the ascendant. But in the moon chart, if you see, okay, this is the moon chart. If you see, Mars is 12th from the moon. Okay, so that becomes Manglic. So this person is half Manglic, we can say. Okay, so that is another parameter. Like so far we have seen like Lagnatipati is with the Jupiter. So Jupiter Mercury conjunction is one thing. Seventh Lord is Jupiter. So that is also another thing. Then Moon and Saturn conjunction, third parameter. Mars is bringing that Manglic effect to the Moon. So that is fourth thing. Then Mars is trine to Venus. Mars is not aspecting the seventh house or the seventh Lord or Venus, but Mars is trine to Venus. As you know, in RD astrology, even planets which are trine to each other, they are also considered as they are conjunct. So if Mars and Venus are conjunct, what will happen? Mars brings issues in the marriage. Okay, so that is there. So this is fifth parameter. Then once again, look at Libra. What did I tell you? Libra zodiac is important. Here we see Jupiter and Mercury are sitting in Libra. So that's sixth parameter. Okay. And then look at Dharakarak. Jupiter is the Dharakarak. So that's seventh parameter. Then seventh pada. Here you can see 7p. That means it is the pada of the seventh house. So Mars is there. So that's eighth parameter. Then 12th house pada, because 12th house pada is the Upapada. So 12th house pada, if we see, it is falling in the second house. Rahu is there. So that is ninth parameter. So in the Navamsa, if you see, Navamsa Lord is important. Navamsa Lord is in the 12th house. Okay, that's one thing. Navamsa ascendant is hemmed in between Ketu and Jupiter. Jupiter and Ketu, if they are conjunct, it creates Brahmacharya Yoga. Here they are not conjunct, but they both are combinedly hemming the ascendant, the Lagna of the Navamsha. So that creates a Brahmacharya effect in the Navamsha itself. Lagnatipati is sitting with Mars. Okay. And Mars is powerful here because Mars is in its own sign. So three parameters already we have seen. Then Navamsha seventh Lord. We see seventh Lord is Mercury in the sixth house. That's four parameters. Then Sun and Saturn conjunction in the Navamsa. Once again, that's 5 parameters. Okay. And then Libra. Okay, Libra in the 11th house, which is good. And Venus is there, which is also good. So there are 6 parameters in the Navamsa. Okay. So this is how you can understand. All these things did not completely deny his marriage, but it brought delays in the marriage.